Up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Whether we're in a bull market or bear market, myself and Ken are still here. Brought to you, of course, by Ninjalerts. Ninjalerts is an NFT that allows you to track your favorite whales and influencer wallets. That way, as soon as they mint, sell, or trade anything, you get a notification straight to your phone. So, thank you, Ninjalerts, for allowing us to put this on. What is up today, Ken?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? I'm feeling good. It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week, hump day they call it. So
Yeah,
I'm still feeling a little good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm really just been trying to focus on my moves lately, whether that be trading or just like my just being in the space in general. I know it's a buzzword right now, but like I've had one of those questions lately, like what can I build? Like how can I take part in something? So I really have been there
You about
lately.
to
So
start building, Chris? You about to start building? You
to be
gotta do this
honest,
when you build, Chris.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna start building. I'm not talking about like no cash grab thing. Like, I actually want to like just learn more in depth and see like what I can help. So
Ah,
that's how I've
I
been.
see. I see. I know you have kids. Have you been affected by that baby formula thing going on? I heard there was a shortage, right?
Thankfully, my wife breastfeeds, so
Oh,
we
okay.
affected. Yeah, dude, I couldn't imagine. Like my first one, she was on formula for a little bit, and like that's a really big deal to be out of. And like you can get it shipped, I think, from like another country, but it's really expensive. And then some, there's been some recalls on certain types of formula. So it's a really big deal like where I live, and hopefully it's not going to get worse. I can't imagine not really being able to feed your baby. You know?
I know. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a huge shortage. For those that don't know, I think it Johnson and Johnson or one of those major companies. They recalled. They did a self recall of like millions of these, and now there's a huge shortage for baby formulas. That's a big deal in the U.S. right now. So,
Yeah,
thankfully, you guys breastfeed, so you don't have to deal with that. But a lot of families have to deal with it, especially people that use government assistance to buy these
yeah,
things. That's a huge problem. So hopefully that gets taken care of, and our babies are safe and well fed and
absolutely.
healthy
Yeah, man,
babies,
absolutely.
man.
Yeah, and formula
Healthy.
is like used a lot more nowadays because like they make it so good, they make it like pretty much just as healthy as breast milk. So like more people
You
rely
tried
on
it?
it. No.
You have
I have not.
Chris,
I
you
haven't.
haven't tried it?
Nah.
You gotta try it,
It
man. What
smells
are
it
you
smells
doing?
gross. It smells gross, dude. Like if you like just smell the powder, it smells so bad.
Okay, so tell me, have you ever tried your dog food or your cat food?
When I was like a kid, I took a bite.
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I mean, you gotta
This is
test
an
it, make sure
adult.
it's not poisonous. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I just want a video of you trying breast milk. That's all.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all. For I give you a whitelist.
Yeah. I bet you would. I bet
if
you
you
would.
if you try some breast milk on camera,
Yeah.
you get some whitelist entries, man.
List for that, man. More than a whitelist for that.
You did a lot more for the AVAX one. I'm surprised you have a limit.
Hey,
But
man,
so
AVAX is looking better and better with just all the controversy going on right now. I see a lot of people pointing at AVAX.
oh, are they?
Somewhat,
Or
yeah.
is it just you? Is it
It
just
might,
your bubble?
it might just be me. It might be my curated Twitter feed.
Most likely.
Aren't we all in a bubble though? I mean, we're in this like crypto NFT. Like it's pretty small, man.
Yeah. There's a echo chambers everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere you look, there's an echo chamber. It sucks, but that's where we are. But how would you like to start, man? I didn't even look. What's the Oh, Drifter shoots risky NFT photography. I'm just
yeah,
realizing what the title is. So let's get
yeah.
started with that.
Of course. Obviously, it's not like huge news, but it was pretty cool. I was just like scrolling through my feed and I see this video of like this guy like hanging off a tall building. I was like, what's going on here? And then I realized that it was Drifter Shoots. And I mean, if you're in the space, you're probably familiar with some of his work. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's pull this up. Here, I'll start it over. So basically, here's the video. This is just I. This is obviously just for one of his NFTs. I think this is his where the
Who
vans
does
go
this?
NFT.
Yeah. That's where the vans
But
go.
yeah,
He has a whole
he
bunch
is
of
like
vans.
on the edge of this thing, man. Like no strings attached. My heart's palpitating for him.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he does this though. This is he has a
Yeah,
whole collection of doing this.
he
Like he does
does.
this every day on my timeline.
For whatever reason, this one just stood out to me. I don't know. Maybe it just went more viral, or like it would just like the ones like where he's like on the bridge. Like, yeah, that's scary, but I don't know. This just like was different for me. And
No, I've seen that before, Chris. I don't know. I don't know what you're on, Chris. I like almost all of them are like that. Like
let's see
he's on the
his.
edge of buildings, uncompleted buildings, high rises, skyscrapers, like every single day.
I
He
like
does a
this one
vibe check every
particularly
day.
though. Yeah, I don't know where. Just for those that don't know, I'm always going to pull up his OpenSea collection, but I guess it's not linked anywhere.
Hmm.
I guess I'll just go to OpenSea. This is for his Where the Vans Go collection, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he does a vibe check every single day of him somewhere that I will never, ever, not even with a helicopter would I would I fly up that
Dang it.
those spots. But this
Yeah,
dude, he
man.
has some nerves of steel, I tell you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was the first day out one. I got these
Yeah, I remember you having that one. I found it earlier. Now I'm struggling finding it, but
to
basically I think it was
find where
for
the
his
Vans go.
Where the Vans Go.
Yeah, I
I
think that might have a 40th floor, and but the volume on those people don't sell it that often, but they have extreme diamond hands,
the volume's
like
over
extreme.
3,000. It's 3.4K volume. That's pretty intense. But yeah,
No,
46
it
each
is.
floor is crazy.
Yeah,
The shoots are
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. They are very like every day. I see these on my timeline. Where did Vans go? I like them. If
Yeah,
only it
man.
was a little cheaper, but I guess I might load up on the first day out, like DCA down because it's a lot. It's a lot lower than what I bought in at.
You don't want to pay
And
46. You don't want to pay 46 ETH for one of these.
nada,
It's
nah,
honestly crazy that some people are spending what they're
not
spending on
right
these.
now. I mean, if you have like, let's say you have 2,000 ETH in your wallet, that you spend 46 ETH on this easy.
Dude, this one was a straight up 155,000 US dollar coin sale.
Mm,
Dang. I
nice.
don't usually see sales like that, like just in USDC. Maybe they're
Yeah, my
trying to
man's
get
is
rid of
doing
their
good.
stables. Maybe they're trying to get rid of their stables after all the scare.
Yeah, a lot of people did, man. I heard 7 billion got removed from USDT, or is it USDC? I'm not sure which one, but yeah, people are running right now. They're doing a bank run. This is our equivalent of a bank run, right?
I
People
guess
are
so.
trying to
Yeah.
cash out quickly,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we're still here. It didn't. I
I
mean, we
think
didn't disappear. We're still here,
USDT.
right?
I think it was
Hmm?
USDT because there's similar, not similar issues, but there's some like fear going around USDT. So it might have been that. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean, I understand. Apparently, this I haven't ever heard it, but apparently, like stablecoin distrust kind of happens every bear market, which like hurts the market even worse. I think this one just really got pounded because of the UST, like
Mm.
all that happening with Luna and UST.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah. So this was Drifter Shoots. Where my Vans go?
Yeah, like I said, this one
Was
was like,
there a controversy that happened? Because when you mentioned it like a few minutes ago, I thought something like, oh my god, something happened.
oh, this was covered on a lot of shows, so I figured we'd be in another one of the shows that covered it.
Oh,
You just gotta
okay.
keep up with the shows, gutter. You gotta stay in the thing.
Oh, okay. I mean, I see his vibe checks every single day. I like them all. Like
Nice.
I don't. It's not. I don't
Those
know
things
what
happen every
the
day.
big news is, but
Those things that
we're
happen
done
every day
talking
gets
about
covered
it.
on the news.
What happened?
I said there's things that happen every day that can still get covered on the news.
No, no, it's no. I thought something happened. Like when you
Mm-mm.
brought up Drifter, I was like, oh shit, is something like
It happened.
controversial. Something happened. No, it's the vibe checks. This is
Yeah,
normal for Drift.
yeah.
Uh,
I guess this one just
so,
caught more traction.
okay, so then This is our old title. 10 minutes in, we're done with this whole title, huh?
Share what you got.
So we're done, Chris. Nah. I mean, it has been a slow news day, but there's a few things that Kaiju Kings. I remember I could have talked about it yesterday, but we had a special guest. Kaiju Kings did their scientist mint. Let me show you. I might even play the game. Let's burn like what 5 minutes to play the game to just show you what it's like.
Is there a mint today, by the way?
It's 48 hours. Remember I told you it was
Yeah.
free for everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's over now. Well,
That's
no,
over
it's not
already?
over.
I was about to say, you
It's
mentioned it
almost.
yesterday.
Huh?
You mentioned it yesterday. It hasn't been 48 hours, unless it was already. Was it already?
No, I mentioned it 2 days ago. It's almost over. Hold on, I'm trying to
Gotcha.
find it. I have so many tabs up. I'm trying to find the one to share. All right, I think this is it. Okay, so I'm gonna hopefully actually I'm gonna talk about this. Then I'm gonna play the game just so you can see what it is, and you might do your commentary over the game while I play because I need the keyboards to play. It's gonna be a few minutes game, but this is the augmented lab scientists. Now they dropped this. As you can see, there's 38,000 items, and it was open edition. If you injected more than 0.06666, you get a different. Let me show you what characters are. Like if you inject point 0.4, you get more. You get rare stuff, and you get a share of the total pot. So let's say there's different methods to doing this. Like, so you could create as many wallets as you want. It's one per wallet, right? As you can see, there's 32,000 wallets. So I'm sure people created more. I have like 3 wallets or 4 wallets that I used to do this. So I'm sure it's not one to one like it looks like, but people create. That's a way to go. And that's one way you could create as many wallets as you want, load up on all these as much as you want. But if you went the other route and just injected money, like let's say if the pot is 10 Ethereum total pot. Now I think the pot is over 2,000 Ethereum now, but as a simple example, the pot is 10 Ethereum, right? You inject 1 Ethereum into the pot, you get 10% of the whole total pot at the end of the day. So that's another way to go through it instead of just creating all these wallets and collecting all these different avatars. You make these, by the way. You pick the hat, the background, the everything. You make everything. It's all selective. It's still open right now. You can still do that. We will the Kansas. We will talk about the Me Six hack in a little bit as well. I got that on my agenda. So people want to. I'm trying to find the ones with the. So if you spend zero point 0.4, you start to get rare ones like these, and of course you need to spend at least 0.0666 to get them to bounce, to get the animation going.
That's
So
funny.
that's a minimum you could spend on it to inject. I mean, you could inject 0.0666. That's 4 6s, and you get them to you get the special bounce, and you have a share of the total pot. The more you inject, the more you could get back. That's if you wanted to play it that way. But as far as the avatars, there's a lot of them. As far as these goes, they're not really gonna come into play till closer to the end of this year. So if you went ahead and just minted a whole bunch of these, gas was cheap. You just mint them. It's free again. You minted a whole bunch of them. You might have to sit on them for a little while until they become valuable, and you could just sweep them. They're still pretty cheap. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. So I showed the ones where they bounce, and I showed the one with the special abilities. So here we go. This is the game. Once you create your avatar, I just showed you what the avatars look like. You have to actually select them and create them. Once you do that, then you get all this geek stuff with a game. This is the name I chose. Jigsaw. I have a few names, and you go to the lab, begin combat. You see that? You guys can't hear it, and these are the mute engines you can use. I generally like to use this one because you lose if you don't use the right one. So, maybe I should turn on the sound effects so you guys could hear it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just do a quick run through of the game. You could do a commentary if you like, but let me try to focus because I gotta click these things. You hear it? Then I gotta click here.
Oh, got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, yeah,
It's practice.
yeah. Then you get. I press enter to get my.
H, H,
So
H, H, H.
it's a little harder to bot these
Yeah,
because if you miss a like you don't get the combos. So it's a lot harder because I remember I talked about the game before this where you could bot it real easily, and that gave you the mutant, not mutant, but
yeah.
the lab samples. That's what I talked about earlier. So yeah, this is me actually legitimately just playing this right now.
That's
You
cool.
click yeah, I like how they make the clicks as
Have you
well,
played one
which
of those
makes it
FPS simulators?
yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
supposed to make you like your accuracy better, but that's exactly what it's like.
yeah. Yeah, man. Let me try. So you have 4 minutes. As you can see, the timer above. I don't know if you can see it. You have 4 minutes to beat this guy. He's gonna keep evolving.
Oh,
Like
nice.
as soon as you when you get to the end, you see. I don't know if we'll get to the end on this stream,
So
but
is he the character that you're playing as? Is that one that you minted, or that's just a character that's already that they just allow you to
I
play as?
I think that's a character that's allowed. That's not the one I
Okay.
minted. If
Okay.
only it was, it would be super
Is
cool if it
there
was.
um is it just for fun? Do you get something for doing these?
Yeah, it's they give you a cryptic message if you beat it. Like it took me a little while to beat it because I didn't really understand at first. But you could play again as many times as you want, and at the end it'll give you a cryptic message after you've beat it all.
Okay.
So
And do you
so
have to
this
like
is
solve that? Or like like what's
what
the cryptic message to you?
you might see it if I could beat this one.
Okay. But I didn't know, is it
Yeah,
gonna be like is it gonna like am I gonna understand it, or is it something like maybe you have alpha on?
I have no alpha dog. This is what we got here. So the poison when I press enter, my special abilities comes on. So I deal more damage. That's one of those four things I chose before we started. You saw those four boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
I chose the one that it gives me more hits. Um yeah, so this is just what we're gonna be doing on the show today.
That's fine.
Little
How
slow news cycle.
what is the site? Is it just the Kaiju King site to like,
Um
mint these?
hold on. I could copy it and paste it up there for you. Oh damn, I forgot to upgrade my guy.
I
See,
can find it.
I blame you, Chris. You're screwing me up,
I
Chris.
distracted
You're
you.
screwing me up. I
All
gotta press
right.
B now, A now. Hold on, uh as soon as I'm done with this, I'll post up the site. I think you still have a few hours. It's
Okay.
not exactly 48 hours yet. It'll be probably be 48 hours by 7 p.m. Eastern time, our time, maybe in 6 hours from now, maybe. A P A
Did you do the
U.
free or did you do the injection?
I injected one just to have mine to bounce, but other than that, everything else, all the other three I did was free.
Is the so you, is the point of getting it to balance like potentially worth more in the future? Or
Yeah, it's worth because you injected money into it, so it's already worth more. If you saw the on OpenSea, the bouncing ones are not on the floor.
okay, got you.
But I don't know, like if the price goes down over time. I can't judge those things.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to depend on like what it's capped at.
Oh wait, I'm fighting the guy now. I was wondering why I was only doing this. I'm fighting the
Yeah,
main guy. This is the big guy. I wasn't even
yeah.
looking. I'm trying to look at the.
This is just like Phantom Galaxy, man. You fighting that mecha.
Okay, I won, right?
Okay,
Look at that. That's the message right there. Hold on, let me see
I
if we can
can't
get it
see it.
bigger.
Let me see if I even make my screen. Yeah, I can't even see that on full screen. Can
Yeah.
you
All
read
right,
it?
let me read it for you.
Yeah.
You may have found the eye. You may have. You may be new here. We require you to find your voice. The syndicate awaits you. The doors will open in a place you have been before. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, May 25th at the previous terminal.
Hmm.
And that's it.
Okay. Well, we got a date. We got a
That.
hard date. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously something's gonna happen then at the previous terminal. What do you think the terminal stands for?
It's. I think the terminal is where you started.
Okay.
This is the kaiju's. Well, this is the baby kaiju's go for like 1 Ethereum right now floor. So that's the cheapest you could get if you wanted a kaiju king. We could go and look at their floor price as well since we're already here. Let me see if I could get that. Open sea. All right. So the baby kaiju's, there's 3333 Genesis kaiju's, and then there's 666 baby kaiju's. And these are the babies.
So what's the floor price say?
It's one Ethereum,
20.
1.078. Yeah.
Are you tempted to get one?
So not right now. I'll see how low it goes. See how low it goes, but not right now. But in the future, maybe these could be the next kind of. They remind me of Cyberkongs a little bit.
Yeah.
So that might be a play. In the long run, maybe by the end of this year, all this could come into fruition. It could be more valued at that time. But right now, we're still in a bear market, so
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff on sale, and this might also be on sale. It's not financial advice. It might be on sale. I don't know how high it's gonna go. As you can see, let me show my screen again. You can see it's the volume. It's already on there. Like they're not playing. That's 28,000 Ethereum volume. It's
Yeah,
not.
that's nuts.
It's not a small fry. So yeah. That's why I thought I would bring this up. So actually, it's a good game and it's free. It's
Yeah.
free. Let me share the website. Let me
The
copy it
kids
for
did
you.
ask if anything got saved by you playing.
Hmm?
So I don't know what he gets. We got the cryptic message, but do you think they're gonna like know that you played it? Like, will your wallet,
Uh,
you think, be like show it completed or something?
yeah, I believe so. I think my wallet would, but I'm not. It's kind of weird because when you start it, it shows you. That's how it starts. Those four things I choose, those four special things, it doesn't really. It does.
Sorry, this
Only
thing's
two shows up when you start. Oh,
loud.
it's loud. Oh,
Yeah,
you
all right, I'm
can't hear
good. I'm good.
anything.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. It was reading that to me, and it was super loud.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
this is
So
how you
that's how
go
you
about
create.
minting.
Yes, that's how you create it. You put your name. You go ahead. You could do everything but mint just to see. You could choose
What
one of
does that
the
stand for?
your managers. I think those are the team members. You could choose them as your manager. Any of them. Like, so I don't know why they did that. So you can't really ask me about that.
Latte.
The three triple L. That's the artist of that's the one that stood out to me. But there's different team members on there.
Gotcha.
So make a name.
So,
Just go through the motions, Chris.
all right, we'll do
Chris
Seaverse.
Coffee. Seaver. I noticed
Oh
you
yeah,
changed the name as well, Chris. I noticed you changed the name a few days ago. Chris Coffee Eat instead of Seavers.
I think this is really all I can do before I would connect. But yeah,
No, you can do more.
it won't let me. Let's see. These don't do anything. What else? What
It,
else can
if it did a pop up, it'll show you.
it
I mean, it
didn't?
won't show us. Like you
Yep,
can't
that's
click
it.
that button right under. What does that say? Connect. Oh,
Yeah, it
it
says
says
connect.
connect.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
As
see.
far as I
Okay,
get.
I didn't see. Yeah, well, if you connect it, it'll just show you the screen where you get to select all the traits, the hats, the
Oh,
glasses, the skin
gotcha.
color. Like you customize everything, and
I'm gonna do
they
that later.
yeah, and they were very they're secure. They're very convinced that there's so many different traits, customization traits, that you could create as many wallets as you want, and there'll still be enough rarities, like rare traits that don't get saturated. And people did. It's almost 40,000 now. It's 39.4 thousand items now.
How many holders?
So 32.8 thousand holders.
Okay, I mean that sounds like a lot of people. Well, if it was different wallets, never mind. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different wallets. Yeah,
Okay.
but still, that's still a lot. That's still a
Yeah.
lot.
I mean,
But
heck, still
again,
20,000 under V Friends Series 2.
you and V friends, man.
It is.
Not a
It's still
day goes
20K.
by. Huh?
Well, I mean, it is VCon this week, so I feel like it's pretty relevant.
Oh, okay. So it's this week. It's a whole week or
Mhm.
just a day?
It's whoops. It's I think the main thing is like one day, but they have like different events every day. So like people are
Mm.
packing up and getting ready to go. I think it starts tomorrow and it pretty much goes through like Sunday.
We have VCon, Kansas. That's a negative. We're not going to Wisconsin. What are you high?
If it was
What type of
closer, I
what?
would go. If it was closer, I'd go. I got offered a free ticket, but
If it was in New York, I'd go.
yeah, I bet so. Just be able to walk over there. So there was we'll go back to earlier. Dickens was talking about the Me 6 hack. Did any of
Mm.
the projects that you're involved in get hit from that?
Yes, I it's crazy. Like I saw it just happen. Like because I was on a alpha chat just chatting. Then I went to Meme Land. I talked about Meme Land here before by 9gag CEO.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
remember that.
guess he gave a bunch of kingpins, which is people that own 5 gutter cats or more. He gave them one whitelist and another one to two extra to go on Twitter to promote. I think he did it with another collection as well. I'm not too certain which one, but I've noticed it on my timeline. There's a lot of people doing allow list for this, and they get one and they get to give two away. That's the marketing scheme they're using for Memeland. So I noticed that I went to Memeland Discord and they posted me six bot posted, "Oh, Mint is live. Go Mint right now."
Oh man,
Yeah, yeah. I knew right away what was going on. It
yeah,
sent you a
bro.
link.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was in the meme land is where I noticed it. And it turns out, Me Six's biggest claim, I know you know a lot about Me Six because
I do. Yeah,
you're huge on it. Their biggest claim is that they have their bot is on the biggest, the biggest collections in the NFT space. That's their claim, correct? They're in Cyberkongs, they're in Apes, they're in all the biggest ones, and then they get hacked. So all the biggest NFT projects kind of they got hacked. They did the same thing like the meme lands. They sent a link saying, "Oh, mint right now,"
yeah,
stealth launch, and it came from the Me Six bot, and it adds everyone. It adds
yeah,
everyone on all those discords, and that's a big issue. I went to the Me Six Discord, for the
yeah.
avatars. Not a word.
Yeah, dude, that makes so much sense. Like honestly, being in the Me Six Discord for like the weeks that I was in there made me so bearish on everything about Me Six. I almost took the bot out of my Discord. I did remove all permissions yesterday.
You took the
Like,
bot out.
yeah, dude. I mean, like, I can't explain to you how like poorly managed this project is. Let's see what
Mm.
I'm trying to find the
It was
Me
at point
Six
one six.
0.16. That's
Their
honestly surprising.
avatars, yeah.
I'm
What
pulling it
happened?
up. I was gonna say I was gonna see how bad it affected Me Six, but it didn't affect him that bad. Like you said, 0.15 floor. It's not as bad
Yeah.
as it could. I mean, I guess it doesn't really reflect the NFT project, but
No, not really. I doubt people would sell because they got hacked, but still, it's the trust is a little
well, it's
because
a little
that's
ironic.
their claim. Hmm?
Well, like you said, yeah, that's their claim to fame is we're in all these big discords, so you should buy our NFT. But then they get compromised and they cause all these discords to possibly lose a bunch of money. So like it certainly could have affected the price, I feel like. But whoever bought in now is just kind of stuck with it, so they're just kind of chilling.
Okay, the Kansas joke. It wasn't me.
That's funny.
Oh, oh, jeez. Yeah, that was one of the big things that happened yesterday. It's
That
unfortunate,
was
but hopefully, people that are in these major discords, they're smarter now. That they know that they're not just going to do a stealth drop at everyone and say go mint right now, go connect your
yeah,
wallet right now. Hold on, it wasn't even stealth. It was a free. It was a free mint. They
yeah.
just dropped a free mint out to added everyone said this is a free mint. Go connect your wallet. That sucks. Imagine, these high value discords, you have apes and they ask everyone, hey, go connect your wallet. Okay. And we all know how these apes hate ledgers. They just hate cold wallets.
Do
So
you know of anybody that got compromised?
I don't have friends like
Personally?
that anymore, Chris.
Oh,
I don't I don't have friends that, could just easily click any link that gets sent to them. We've been in this game
yeah,
for a little while now. We shouldn't do that now. If you're
yeah.
new to the space, I understand, but if you've been in here for a while and you still fall for this, yeah, just send all your ETH to me. Just do
I
that.
think I told you, but I had a friend that was really. I felt really bad for because he like just got in the space, and one of his first mints was a alien friend. And sure enough, like,
Mm,
on the official Alien Friends Discord, it was one of those like fast mints, but he like was brand new, and yeah, he fell for it. It really sucked. His was
yeah, I
like
mean, if
worth
you're
3 ETH.
brand new, it's understandable. 3 ETH?
I think his was worth 3 ETH at the time. Yeah,
Wait, you
something like
said?
that.
Oh yeah, the alien friends. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
the
They at
original
that
Alien
time,
Friend.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, the same alien friends is down though. It's not 3 ETH no
yeah.
more.
Let's see. I haven't
Mm.
even checked Alien Friends in forever. Are they down bad? Dude, yeah, 0.67, that's really down. Goodness, because they
That's not
they
that bad.
launched, yeah, man, the freaking derivative, not the derivative, the second gen of it was like point 0.4 like during the bull run.
Mm.
Friends Evolution. That was like this price. Now it's 0.09. Because
Yeah, it was too
Friends,
soon.
I agree. I think that they went really wrong with that. Yeah, Alien Friends was at like 3.2 ETH. One it stayed over
Yeah, I remember that.
forever.
I
Now
remember that. I
point
hated that one.
0.6. But
Cause
yeah,
I didn't see it. I didn't. I remember when it was like maybe 0.02 ish. Like it was so new. I did my own research. I researched it thoroughly. I was like, no, no, this is trash. This isn't going anywhere. Then Gary V came out and stamped it, and then it flew. Oh, was I mad when it flew?
that's
After
accurate.
the Gary V stamp, it just flew. I was like, damn, I missed it. So
Yeah,
it's coming back down to earth though.
I think we called this at the time that it happened, but these projects when they like launch a like second project like before really establishing their first, it's there's like not enough buyers at that point. And it's I don't really I'm not big on that. To me, it's kind of cash grabby too, like because you're just getting more money unless it's a free airdrop. But
Yeah,
they went wrong. I think they went
yeah,
wrong with the Alien Friends Evolution. Also, I mean the whole market's down, so like obviously like these are gonna get hit. But I mean these are like down bad, bad. I mean when you go from a 3 ETH to zero point 0.6 ETH, like zero point 0.6 was the last sell. So yeah, oof.
yeah. It's down, but I didn't expect it to hit 1 ETH at all. Like the rise was too artificial. Like it was,
This is like
but
Gary V right here, probably somewhere in here, and then
no, that was
just
before then. That's
uh,
way before. You got to go back. Back. This is a few months ago. Like
yeah, right.
yeah, that's Gary V right there. That's where I missed it right there, man. I was
Yeah,
mad. I didn't think this
crazy.
was going anywhere.
It's
It was
4 ETH.
this is why, because the lemons was out. The lemons came out and it blew. The lemons was so simple, little lemon friend or whatever it was called. It came and it blew. Then this one came right after that, copying exactly what the lemons did, and I was like, all right, I missed out on the lemons. I'm not gonna fall for this one. And this
Yeah.
one ended up being higher than the lemons after Gary Vee vouched for it. It went. Like it was out of
Dang.
here, man. Like that's where I was mad, man. I was like, damn, I really faded this. I thought it was not going nowhere, and here we go.
Anyway,
Here
here
we
we
go.
go. We haven't looked at it in a while because we've been having so many guests and some pretty good news. But let's check out that Ninja Alerts trends to see if anything's
Yes.
booming that maybe we haven't heard of.
Yeah, and that Tiger Bob I mentioned
Let's
maybe a few weeks ago. The Tiger Bob NFT. I think they're gonna do they're gonna announce the winners of their raffle today, or is it tomorrow? I think it might be today. But the mint is gonna be on the 28th.
okay.
So that's something to look forward to. That's Tiger Bob. I don't think I got the allow list for that one because again, it's hyped. When
Yeah.
it's hyped like that, your odds are a lot lower. So I didn't really get that one. Well, I don't know,
Yeah.
but I don't think I will get that one.
Well, that's
Karafuru.
the
What's
problem.
up?
I won't stick on this too long. And I know you don't even like this talk, but like that's one of the problems with Solana right now. Like everybody's like, oh, there's so much money to be made on Solana, but basically, if you're not an influencer or if you haven't been on Solana in a while, you're not. It's the same game. You're not going to get on these allow lists, and if you don't get on these allow lists, you're not going to have these crazy gains unless you just like really get lucky. So like it's the same game as ETH. Like it's like everybody's acting like it's an easy money on Solana, but dude,
I thought it was.
these projects are not easy to get on their allow list. The two projects that I'm watching right now, they have over 200,000 people in on their Twitter following and in the Discord. These are like
Mm.
really hyped projects. You're not going to get on the allow list, and so you pretty much just got to either have a ton of Solana going in, or like that way you can buy the floors, or I mean, you're just kind of out of luck. So I don't know. Just a little side note: Solana is not really, as far as the game goes, not much different than ETH.
Yeah, and also on that note of Solana, I know there's some hype projects that are selling their allow list spots. Like people are selling the allow list for like close to zero point 0.7 Ethereum. So it's not really. You're right. The hyped ones that are gonna surely make you money in Solana, it's just as tough to get into those, just as tough as it is to get into the ETH ones. So, but there is an upside to Solana, as if people think the Solana is a lot down than ETH, like percent wise. It might be a good play, like because when the market rebounds and Solana goes up, it should go up a lot more than percent wise than ETH does.
Yeah,
So
that's my
it might be a
I bought some Solana just to like flip a little bit, and my plan is to accumulate Solana and just hold that soul, and then, and just for that gain, and maybe keep an NFT or two, but
mm,
really just hold the Solana alone. I mean, there's no reason it should be under next run under 100.
yeah, and I want to add something else that happened. Karafuru, as you can see right there, that's another hype mint. They had a Dutch auction from I think point five. It's supposed to go down to point two five, but it sold out at 0.475 in the Dutch auction. That the Dutch came before the allow list and all that.
Okay,
But now the price after it sold out, the price dropped. Like again, we're in a bear. You could click on it, the most bought one right there.
right here.
You could
The
click no, the
oh,
most
the
bought. Yeah,
Kairu Furu.
yeah.
Okay, excuse me because I heard you say Furu, and I see Furu girls and Kairu Furu.
Oh, there's Furu girls.
Yeah, right here. Sneaky
Oh,
Ninja Pants apparently likes this.
of course. What
Right
doesn't he
here.
like? what,
Open to
what
your
what
website.
doesn't he like? OpenSea. What is it? Is that two ETH?
No,
I
it's
think.
0.44 floor price.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't really see it from here.
1.6 thousand trade volume. Pretty strong.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I like the pre-reveal. This little Pokeball looking thing.
Mm. And I think the allow list paid 75% of the Dutch auction, so they paid
Okay,
0.37 ish or something.
that makes
I'm
sense.
not I'm not good with the exact numbers, so don't. There's too many numbers going on, and we do this show every day, so I
Yeah,
can't
for
be
sure.
that exact. So, but the I think Dickenson said where the DA ended at. I think it ended at 0.475. It didn't go too far. It didn't go too far down. It was somewhere in the 0.44 range. So then the allowers had to pay 0.3 range.
Yeah, I gotta wait forever for this thing to load.
What's this?
This is the website.
Oh, jeez. Is it still loading, or you sure you
Yeah,
don't have to play a game or some shit?
there it is. There it is. Oh, it is a game, kind of. Brewers enter the playground. Click anywhere to start. I'll click here.
So
It's
this is another thing. If this drops, like the price drops during this bear market, I'd scoop up some.
this music is good. Sorry you can't hear it.
Yeah, we can't hear anything.
Dude, this website is
Yeah,
sick.
that's why it's taking so long to load.
I don't even need to read this stuff. I just want to enjoy like going through it all.
Are you done enjoying, Chris?
No,
You-
dude, this is like I recommend anybody watching this to go to this website and just scroll through it. All right, here's the metaverse ready. We're talking about how so many projects are promising land now.
Well, yeah, they actually just dropped their metaverse at 3D, so they're not.
Cool.
They're
All right.
close.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
yeah, that's why I have to talk about it. That's a pretty good project, and as you can see, it's most bought. So
Yeah.
the
But
space really likes that project, I guess.
most bought because of Sneaky buying up all of them. I did the
All
12
right. So,
hours. What's up?
oh, I was just gonna move on to something else if you don't have anything.
Yeah, what you got?
Oh, something I know you'd be interested in because you like all that bullshit. Uh, um, Huxley. You're familiar with Huxley, right? You're not familiar with Huxley, Chris? Oh
No.
my god! I thought you'd be interested in Huxley like that.
No.
Hold on, let me share my screen. All right, let me remove this one. Okay, here we go. So Huxley Saga, it's a magazine. Oh no, not a comic book. A comic book, and they have videos and trailers, and I think it's a game. It's a game, yeah. It's a game. And they have comic books, and this is issue number 4. I don't think the comic book is out yet, but as you know, we like to hold on, let me set the audio so you could hear it. Because I know Chris like to be stingy with his audio. He likes to groove on his own.
Dude, the music on
The
that
music on that
is so good.
You can hear it? Yeah.
What do you think it is? It's glorious.
It's glorious.
It's dangerous out there. The city provides protection and some sort of order to this chaos. If we follow the rules and keep our heads down, there's nothing to worry about.
Find me when you wake up, Huxley.
All right. There
It's
you
like
go. That's the
it's like Halo meets Borderlands. It's kind of what it reminds me of.
yeah.
The Kansas asked a
Yeah.
good question about how big the team is. Can we look at the team or look at the website?
Yeah. And you can see this is all my information here. Let me just go ahead and register while I'm at it. Oh, I didn't follow them. I gotta follow them. All right. So let's go to their team. All right. So as you can see, issue one, edition of 10K. Issue two, 10K. Three, four. Four is coming
Okay.
soon. They have five, six, all that. The Huxley comics sold out. Let's go to OpenSea just to check. So that's the floors, almost 20,000 items. All right, let's go back there. Let's see the team. Roadmap, red, gold, blah blah blah. Phase one, phase two, character. Here we go, the creator. All right, he's a kind of NASA. Okay, this is
Nice.
DARPA, NASA, Boston Dynamics. Okay, 20th Century Fox, Activision, Treyarch, Universal. Okay, so he has some, you know, he has some notches on his belt, man.
For sure.
Creator of Evolution, 4.5 million sales, Space Drip, Super Rares. And this is the team: Steven, CEO, Seb, Oliver, Cassandra. All right, so you want to go through their. Hmm?
Yeah, that's fine.
This is fine. All right, you good?
I'm good.
All right.
Oh no, I meant like it's fine. You could go through the team.
Oh, you should have been clear. You said you was good. I was like, okay, let me get out of here.
Either way, the project looks cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. This is the fourth one, so as you can see, all their previous ones are selling. So wait, why did I get back here? I think I X'd out the website. All right, let me see if we could go to issue one. Check it out on OpenSea. Okay, it's not really filtering for us. I guess we gotta do the filtering.
Yeah, I guess they're all kind of together.
Okay, that makes more sense now. All right, so as you can see, the floor for issue one is almost 0.5. The floor for issue two is, I gotta use buy now, it's 0.13. And issue three, it should be the same. Yeah. Okay. So if you collect them, I guess there's some people that knows the whole, the whole technique or the whole game plan for these things. But if you like comic books, it's something to do, right? And I'm not sure. I still got to do my own research into it, see if there's a game coming because those trailers are just too. The trailers are too good, man. They're way
Yeah,
too
the kid
good.
said that. He said suspiciously too high effort to believe. It does almost look like they just like paid a company to put those together, and it's probably not going to reflect gameplay whatsoever. But we will see. We talk. The biggest reference that we use all the time is Illuvium. Not saying they won't have a good game, but I mean they spent like a year of like these like high end gameplay, high end trailers, but really no gameplay until recently.
Okay, maybe there is no game. I know for sure. These are comic books. These are comics. I know that for sure. But I have to dig into it to see if there's a game coming with this. But
Yeah, or maybe they'll just make
it's
like a
comics for
movie or
sure.
something. Yeah,
It's comics for sure. That's all I can say. So I do have to look into their. We look into a lot in this show. So
for sure.
again, our facts are not gonna be that accurate, especially if we're just we're freestyling on the show as we are. But yeah, that's a Huxley, and it's a that I brought it up because of that allow list raffle for the issue number 4.
Yeah,
As you already see,
cool,
we see
cool.
1, 2, 3, 4 is on the way.
Yeah, sweet.
That's why I brought
Cool
that
deal.
up.
Let's
And
got a few more things. I noticed that the trends right now is still the derivatives. We got OX ETH bears, Mama OK bears,
yeah, baby okay beers,
baby OK bears. I mean, people
not
are,
mutant beers.
yeah,
Yeah.
0.001 for OX ETH bears.
Looks like we got some love for Solana, like in an Ethereum kind of way. Like all this is Solana's. We know what we're doing exactly what Solana did to Ethereum when Solana NFTs was new.
It's
They were just
ironic.
ripping off everything that was popular on ETH. They had apes, Solana everything. They just copied it and just put it in Solana, and that's kind of what Ethereum is doing now. Now that Solana is becoming more popular, Solana Summer. Now the people, the degens of Ethereum, is gonna. No, we're gonna do it to you guys now. It might just be the
Yeah.
same people, but
Well,
you
and
never
like I
know.
don't know enough to speak about it, but that's what I was saying. There was some heated debate on Twitter last night about like these projects, like derivatives, basically. And there was some, again, like I need to go back and listen to some, but there were some good arguments on both sides of like why we should be buying derivatives, like why derivatives are okay, why they're not okay, basically. Some arguments I've never heard before. So
Like what?
interesting. I don't want
Like
to
what was your?
I don't want to dive too deep into it because I don't want to misinterpret what I heard. I need to go
I
back
mean, I'm
and
talking about you, not what you heard. You. How do you feel about derivatives?
well, I originally feel like they are a ripoff of the original artist, and you're kind of taking away from that original art. But I heard some really good points on the other side last night, so I don't know how I feel. I'm a pretty open-minded person. When I hear really good debate or really good sides, like I'm open-minded to change my mind.
Mm,
And then also
like
one of the things I heard, although like this isn't really as far as like the moral debate, is you can't really copyright an NFT because it's the token, it's not the art. Like at the core level of it, it's not you're not copying the token, you're copying like the art from the token. So it's not like if we're trying to get like law involved, it's technically not copyright. I heard that.
yeah, you're copying, you're writing somebody's work for
Yeah.
sure.
So I heard that part
I
of it.
don't I don't know how you put the tokens and no, it's you're stealing somebody's IP.
I don't
That's if you're
know. I'm
but
talking about like if it goes, and this is what I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. You know, like if it goes to court, and like at the end of the day, like will there be a lawsuit over something like this? It's like who will win? I don't think anybody really knows unless that were to happen. And I don't think it's going to happen because like we're all degens here just trying to like do other stuff. But like if it were to happen like that, and it comes down to like, well, is it the base of it the token or the art or blah blah blah? I don't know.
yeah, I think that's a silly argument that you're copying the token and not the actual art. That's silly because it's non-fungible. It's not the art is the token. It's non-fungible tokens. The art is the like I don't get that, but if you're talking about derivative, the law, from my understanding, the law actually accepts derivatives. Just like let's say YouTubers, like you could do reactions to YouTube, you could copy and do parodies. You could do parodies, right? Same thing with art. There's a lot of derivatives, and some derivatives get popular and create their own lane from being derivatives, and that's acceptable in the law. But you can't just copy like line for line, like I color everything and just flip it horizontally. You're stealing somebody's IP. Like that's a straight ripoff. That's not really a derivative. That's I think derivatives are legal. It's just ripoffs are not. So these not so bears, not this, not that, those are straight ripoffs. It's not really a derivative, it's a ripoff.
Yeah,
Just like the
again,
funks are a
I'm
straight
just gonna find
ripoff.
it.
The junks, what's it? Skunks? What's the other unks? Junks?
See,
Not
this is why
skunks.
I didn't want to get into it because like I can't represent what was said well in that space last night. But there were some very, very good arguments like that are hard. Like I said, they're hard to deny, and there were specifically arguments for funks. One of them was
Zunks.
yeah.
Zunks, thank you.
So
That's what I
funks
was
was
looking
one of
for.
the main arguments for this. And then even Bored Ape, you know, there's one of the guys arguing started a Bored Ape derivative that's basically exactly the same as like the Bored Apes.
That's a ripoff. That's not a derivative.
Yeah. Well,
That's
regardless
a
of what you classify
difference.
it as, I'm saying like
It's
that's
not
why
a
I don't.
derivative.
What's that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Derivatives are fine. Like you make fan art, right? Fan arts are legal. You could do that. You could sell fan art. But ripoffs are not. Straight ripping off an IP is different from my opinion for what a derivative is. That's
No,
my
I
again.
I guess what I'm saying is like I agree with you as far as my understanding goes. Again, I can't fully interpret yet. I almost need more time to digest and go back and listen to that argument I heard last night. But there were some very good arguments on the other side, specifically for funks. But there's other things in there as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what your vision of it was. Not really what any of them said. Like I haven't heard any of the argument, and I'm
Yeah,
telling you, no, derivatives
yeah.
are okay.
My
Just
vision of it is like copying somebody else's art and then using it as your own, or like just trying to monetize somebody else's work. Like it's not okay. That's my vision of it. But
yes.
again, it honestly gets deeper as well. I just heard some very interesting arguments last night. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, things get deeper when you have your bags. When you have a bunch of bags, you tend to defend whatever bags you have.
Mhm.
So I would guess whoever is defending funks and all these different ripoffs, not necessarily derivatives, they might have some backpacks and they might have some agendas. But again, I don't know what space you're talking about. I don't know what argument you're talking about. I'm just from what you're telling me, it's looking like people just want to protect their bags. Just use different words and oh, it's the token of the token. It's what's come on, bro. Come on. I don't want to hear that shit. But that's where we are.
Yeah, man, that's
And
where we are.
Funks is a straight ripoff. Not okay beers is a straight ripoff. Like all of it is like if you're just flipping it horizontally, that's a straight ripoff. I've seen derivatives where it's in their artist style. That's what a derivative is. Like you're not gonna be Van Gogh, but you could copy exactly what he did, but use it in your own vision of what Van Gogh did. That's a derivative. But if you just copy it and paste it what Van Gogh did, that's not a derivative.
No,
It's
yeah,
a
and
ripoff.
like I said, if you're asking my opinion, I think the only derivatives that like would be okay would be like you're using like say you have a board ape and then you use your board ape to make derivatives of your board ape. You know, like to me that's okay. But like yeah, I mean I'll just leave it at that. And there's a group of board apes. I forgot their official name. They actually did that. There's like 5 board ape holders that have quite a few apes, and they kind of made their own project using their apes.
It's
Um,
gutter board apes.
is that who it is? Okay.
Gutter board apes,
What's your
yes.
thoughts on that?
Uh it's a derivative. Yeah, it's a derivative of the board apes, and they use the gutter cat traits on top of that. That's it's a
That's what it
derivative of
was.
the board apes. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
This a different I'm okay with derivatives. That's
Yeah,
fine. But if you just take somebody's IP, like you just take somebody's board ape and just flip it and call it
yeah,
yours, that's different. They didn't add no other traits. They didn't change it in their own style. They didn't do nothing. They just
yeah,
flipped it horizontally and called it theirs.
yeah.
That's not okay, man. It's never be okay. But the gutter board apes, they actually have different traits and they have a little bit of it's a derivative.
Mhm.
So it goes.
Well, we're seeing
That's
a
just
lot.
my
Yeah, I know for
hmm?
sure. But it's kind of funny that our feed is getting flooded with it right now.
That's that's how it usually goes, Chris.
Yeah,
If something wins, then there's gonna be a bunch of copies and fake derivatives and real derivatives that come
I do
out.
find
Like
it interesting that OpenSea decides. I know they don't actually decide it, but like how certain ones get taken down and certain ones don't. Like I do find
it's
that interesting.
I mean if you complain, if you do the if
TMCA.
you yeah, you
Yeah,
do
I'd be fine with that.
DMCA
But then
and
even
the
after that, some of them
lawsuit.
come back. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
a weird
after they
thing.
review it, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. But in terms of all the stuff going on, like Mama Beers, Mama OK Beers, that's a
Yeah.
derivative. Baby OK Beers, that's a derivative. The but not OK Beers, that's not a derivative. So it's
I haven't even clicked this yet. That's
yeah,
funny.
this would be a derivative.
Yeah.
They changed the original. They added hair, but still, it's added hair. Oh my god! So yeah, to me, derivatives are fine.
Yeah.
If you could get them popping, that's more power to you. But if you just copy somebody's whole IP and flip it, that's not a derivative. I don't know how Funk's got to come back. Beats me.
Yeah, they're like
But
right now.
yeah,
Crazy.
I don't know, man. And when they're not okay beers, will probably come back to open seed, and that price is probably shoot up. I'm watching it on Luxury, and it's around, let's see, it's 0.07 now. Oh, jeez, it dropped. It's 0.04. I just refreshed it. It's 0.04 now. So in the long run, if this duck come back to open sea, I would think it at least hit 0.1. Like
If
at
it's sooner
least.
than later, probably. Like if it remains relevant long enough, yeah.
Yeah. If Solana is still up there, yeah.
That'd be a DGen play because you're quite literally like you're either gonna wait for that to go to 0 or wait for it to get rehyped on OpenSea again.
Yeah, and if it doesn't get back on, it definitely will go to 0. And those reptilians I talked about, the fake ones, yeah, the creators of those did that tornado cash and they dipped.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dang.
They're not reptilians. Yeah, they tornado cash that money out of there and they pieced out. Yeah, and on Looks Rare, the price is like close to 0 now. But the not okay beers are still holding strong a little bit on Looks Rare, 0.04. I mean, it went as high as 0.4 or
Crazy.
0.5, but
Yeah.
still, yeah. If people that have their bags packed, they're gonna try to make some little arguments to go in their favor, because that's how else are you gonna sleep at night, Chris? Huh?
Yeah.
How else are you gonna sleep at night? But yeah, that's pretty much it for me today, Chris. You got anything else?
No, I think that's a wrap. Really no major news today. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Ninja Alerts for allowing us to put this on, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Have a great day, everybody. Good luck trading. And don't forget about the free mint that Ken mentioned. We probably have like a couple hours left, so if you want to get on that, it's still going. See you later, everybody.